Hey guys, so now that you have all these bookings from this challenge, let's talk how we keep our calendar full. So we always want to get a booking from a booking. So keep that mindset. When you're at a party or when you're doing a Facebook party, don't leave that event without a booking. You have to have a booking to keep your calendar full. That is such an important mindset and so easy to forget because you get caught up in the party and how much fun you're having. But just make sure to keep that in the back of your mind all the time. Get a booking from a booking. So, how do I do that? Well, there's a few easy ways. First of all, you're going to get your hostess involved. Easiest way possible here. You're going to make sure they know that the more bookings they get, the more incentives they have. So our incentives that Usborne provides us are required to get a booking to use them. So you're going to let them know that you have to get these incentives, you have to get a booking. But I also like to incentivize them farther. So say for every booking that you get, I'll give you an additional $10 in free books. So that way they know they're working towards that, $50 in free books or $100 more in free books that Usborne offers them. But I'm also going to give them an additional $10 per booking. So they might come to your party beforehand and already have a couple friends that want to book. So that's the easiest way. Get your hostess involved. Second way, you're going to ask everyone at the party and make sure that you're asking. You don't want to leave and think, man, no one booked. But did you really ask? Or did you just say, oh, wouldn't it be fun to have a party? Make sure you say, would you like to book a party? Make sure you're looking at the words that you're using when you're doing your checking out process. I like to make it easy for them to book. So if you say, like, if you were to have a party, what night would work best for you? And then they might say, oh, a Monday or a Tuesday. Great. Well, I do parties on Tuesday nights. Would the 19th work for you? Then that's going to be a nonchalant, easy way to slide that in there. And it kind of gets them thinking. Plus, you're not handing them an empty calendar. Handing them an empty calendar, for one, is overwhelming to them because then they have all of these dates to pick from. But two, handing them an empty calendar is like saying, I don't have any parties on the calendar, so come book with me. Would you want to go to a restaurant that has no customers? No, because you're going to think that they don't have very good food. So your party guests are going to want to book with people that have parties because they're going to think you're so in demand that you're having so much fun at all your parties. So even if you don't have parties booked, act like you do. Don't show them a blank calendar. Just say, I have this date or this date. Which one works for you? So next, use a survey at your parties, whether it be at a home party or a Facebook party. I use Jotform on Facebook. It's a great way to get their information to follow up with them later. And if you're at a home party, we have in the supply store those little pads that you can sign up or fill out and you can get their information. So that way you can contact them later about booking and they get to check whether they're interested or not, or even maybe for the future. So make sure you do a survey. Upgrade your prize winners is a huge fun thing that I started doing recently. When they win something at your party, whether it just be a mini book or a wipe clean card, send them a message if it's Facebook, or you can tell them in person, obviously, if it's at a party. If you trade this in, you can upgrade it for $20 in free books at your own party. So that way you get them to book. So, if send them a personal message, here's your free gift, but if you trade this in and you book your own party, you can trade in for $20 in free books. So hope that makes sense. I know I kind of said that weird. I have a little helper here. He's not cooperating. But last but not least, rebook your hostess. So I always go back the next year and try to rebook my hostess, but I've never thought to do it then. We get a new catalog every 6 months, so rebook your hostess at her event for a party 6 months later. That way she knows that she's going to be the first to see those new titles. So that's my tips on keeping your calendar full once you get all those bookings tonight. Thanks, guys.